land is my land, from California to the New York Island, the Redwood Forest, to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. As I went walking that ribbon up my way, I saw above me an endless skyway, saw below me that golden valley. This land was made for you and me. I rolled and rambled, followed my footsteps to the sparkling sands of her diamond desert. All around me a voice was sounding, this land was made for you and me. When the sun comes shining and I was strolling, the wheat fields waving, the dust clouds rolling, the boys was chatting and the fog was lifting, this land was made for you and me. This land is my land, from California to New York Island, from Redwood Forest to Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. The sun comes shining and I was strolling, the wheat fields waving, the dust clouds rolling, the boys come chatting, the fog was lifting, this land was made for you and me.
Run away with another man, run away with another Well, we are so grateful for you all coming out because, as you may know, we've never done anything like this before, okay? And you guys sitting on your asses, if you've been to Dropkick Murphys, you've never done anything like this before. But we've been doing this for 26 years and we thought that, let's just do something different for a month, you know what I mean? So, here we are. Like to let you know that our bandmate Al Bond, New Hampshire's own, sends his love. He's taking care of his mom. Part of the other reason we figured we'd do something different while he was on hiatus. So, anyway, who has seen the Dropkick Murphys?
Yeah!
We should have asked that question before. Hey, you know what? But there's probably some people, if they got a bad hip or when they don't like a mosh pit, that have never seen. I said maybe this is the first time because it's a seated venue and acoustic. So who's never seen the Dropkick Murphys? No shame, no shame, right? We're breaking new ground, baby! So what we're gonna do, so you know what's going on, we're gonna play the songs off our new album. We're gonna play a bunch of old songs. Some of them translate pretty well just to play them as acoustic, and some of them we messed them all up, right? So you'll hear them a little different. All right. I know there's some kids here, and I know there's some old people, but if I could ask for you to put your middle fingers in the air! So the moral of the story is it's an acoustic album, but it's not your grandparents' acoustic album. Not that there was anything wrong with those, that's what got me into music in the first place. So, how about one that's old that we're really gonna fuck up? And by fuck up, I meant arrangement-wise, but there's a really good chance we're gonna fuck it up too. Because what happens to us here is when we're playing these songs in the new different manner, there's 26 years of the old way and I had going, don't play it that way! So, during most of these songs I've been having a massive argument in my head. You guys are awesome, man. Thank you for making us feel so, feeling something, man. We don't know what it is yet, but it ain't bad, I'll tell you that. By far, the best audience we've ever played to. Completely seated in New Hampshire. Calling all Americans, above all American colleges, college graduates, a prime time dinner. One decimate dictatorships and overthrow regimes, and exotic firearm places the vacation of your dreams. We'll assemble puppet governments and we'll play the hand of God. We're an equal opportunity, crime fighting squad. Are there any assholes in the house? Oh, shit. We're sorry. Sorry, New Hampshire. We fucking try to hide from them when we go away. They can't do it. Well, this is a song about the lovely ladies of Boston, Massachusetts. Suffolk County to be exact. Some of the most fierce beatings I've ever taken in my life were at the hands of women from Suffolk County. Get out there, no one! She had hair like a skyscraper and even bigger attitude. Some call that freshness, others rude. If there's one thing I've always said about people from New Hampshire, they're from New Hampshire. I'm grateful for when, back in the old days when we didn't sell booze on Sundays and we could drive up here. I really fucking liked you then. Anyway, so the reason we're all here is because of this handsome son of a bitch right here. A man named Woody Guthrie, who inspired so many peers of his time and so many people going forward in the present, like the people that we looked up to musically, like Joe Strummer of The Clash, Mr. Bruce Springsteen, and I don't know, for those of you who don't know the story, about 20 years ago, we got a call from Nora Guthrie, who was Woody's daughter, and she runs the Guthrie Archives, and her son, Cole, Woody's grandson, happened to be a teenager at the time and had a poster on his wall, Dropkick Murphys, and he said, "Ma, I think Grandpa would have got a kick out of these guys. They have a lot of similar values. They stand up for what's right. They fight up against fascism. They fight for workers' rights." And she said, "No shit. Maybe they'd like to come down and see some of your grandfather's deep, deep, deep political lyrics." And they invited us down, and we went through. We looked at all these deep political lyrics, and we picked a song called "Shipping Up to Boston." Which to this day, Nora Guthrie claims is the worst lyrics he's ever wrote. I don't know what he was drinking and smoking at that time. But I saw Boston, and we already had the song written musically. I said, "Holy shit, we gotta put this in that song." And here we are, huh? So, anyway, since then we've been talking about doing a full album for 20 years, but you know, we were always on tour and making our own albums, and you know, we just never got around to it. But more than anything, like we feel like we're probably good enough musically to pull off the, you know, an acoustic thing and make it different we weren't years ago. And more importantly, the time is right and the time is needed for Woody Guthrie's message to be sung loud and fucking proud. Because as they say, you know, when all of this shit's over, we want to be on the right side of the story, you know what I mean? On the good side of the story. So, anyway. But not every song was necessarily political, but even the ones that weren't overtly political or about, you know, heavy stuff, they had a message behind them. And this next song to me was about like the American dream, you know what I mean? And nothing symbolized for someone that didn't have money in that day and age and was standing on the corner way back when and they saw a beautiful car drive by. That symbolized the American dream, and you knew you had to do whatever you had to do to get your hands on that car in any way. And the song's called Cadillac Cadillac. clap and stomp and fuck. Hey, wait, you know what? Hold on. I was beautiful on the last song. Most of you probably never heard of me. You picked up quick. We're going to allow you to sit when you want to sit because, listen, I'm 53 years old. If I'm going to a seated show and then have to stand the whole time, I'm bullshit. These young whippersnappers, though. But, sing along when you can, right? Let's all join in together, shall we? 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, the Boston's going to put us down. The Boston's going to stand around. When the Boston's calling, we believe the lies. Well, the Boston's going to take his goal. The Boston's calling, say the soul. The Boston's calling, we're going to organize. Let them know. Let them know. We gotta smash them on the ground. Let them know. We gotta take the Boston's down. Well, the Boston's going to be on your road. The Boston's always stand alone. The Boston's calling, we let them in. Well, the Boston's going stand and fight. Well, the Boston's calling, much too late. The Boston's calling, let them in. Hello, no, let them know. Take the Boston's down, let them know. We gotta smash them to the ground, let them know. We gotta take the Boston's down. Well, the Boston's calling, put us down. Well, the Boston's calling, stand our ground. Well, the Boston's calling, don't believe their lies. Well, the Boston's calling, take this toll. Well, the Boston's calling, sell your soul. Well, the Boston's calling, we gotta organize. Make the Boston's down, let them know. We gotta smash them to the ground, let them know. We gotta take the Boston's down. Come on, one more time. Let them know. Let them know. We gotta smash them to the ground. Let them know. We gotta take the Boston's down. Ladies and gentlemen, we are very proud and honored to announce that join with us tonight on stage and every night, our dear friend from Concord, well, in Concord, Mr. Kim Orton! World-class, world-renowned bagpiper. We said, Ken, we're doing this acoustic tour, and those bagpipes are too loud for that shit. And I said, what else do you play? You play harmonica? He goes, no, but I could go on YouTube and learn it. Comes back 2 days later, he knows how to play the harmonica. I said, Ken, you ever touch the fiddle? He said, yeah, a little bit when I was a kid. He comes back 2 days later with a fiddle and he knows how to play it. So, God bless him. Anyway, so we're gonna do doing protest songs. We might as well stick with the theme. This one was a workers' anthem going way, way back, later adopted by the civil rights movement and made famous through that. And then, recently, we joined forces with some friends from Ukraine and they asked us, hey, do you mind if we sing on that song and we do it in Ukrainian? We said, fuck yeah, let's do it! And they said, Ken, would you mind singing on the choruses? And I said, I don't speak Ukrainian! And, but you know what, I mumbled through it and, put that on the resume. Speaks a tiny bit of Ukrainian. So, anyway, for all those people fighting the good fight over there to keep the world in some sort of sanity, we say it all the time! back from Camp Pendleton, and I'm gonna guess it might be you too. Fort Campbell. God bless you guys. Thank you for your service, and I'm gonna told we're back at camp. Hey, regardless, God bless you guys, and thank you. Just so you know, we support the troops. We support the men and women of the United Forces. Always have, always will. Just so you know, we support workers of America. That's why Dropkick Murphys only sells merchandise made right here in America, okay? We don't talk the game and then sell the cheapest shit that someone freaking got forced to make in a wage that is not worthy of humans' fucking hands, okay? So if you're gonna, I'm not gonna get political, I'll say this. If you're gonna freaking talk and follow that other guy, think about the fact that he doesn't practice what he preaches. I'll leave it at that, all right? And if you hate us for our politics, but you still can't, well, thank you very much. We appreciate it. Anyway, for all those people that have served and all those people that work trying to build and support the countries and do everything above and beyond, this one's for you. It's called the Workers' Song.
For your countries and
Has anybody had a moment to check out the new album? I hope, please.
Yeah.
Thank you. We appreciate it, and we are honored to have on this tour with us our good friend from home, Mr. Jesse Ahern, and our new friend from Nashville, Mrs. Jamie Wyatt. Miss Jamie. And more good news, if you like this, if you like what you heard so far, when we did the album, we actually recorded 22 songs, so in March we're putting out a second volume of this, and Jamie Wyatt will be singing on that record with us. We also got the Violent Femme singing on that record with us. Holy shit. We don't know who's still next to sign on. Anyway, so you mind if we play two in a row off the new album right now? Alright, cool. Well, this one, you know, Woody was out at sea at the Merchant Marine, and something bad happened out there, and he wrote a song about it, and you can all take a seat. Anyone who's standing, is there anyone standing? There you go, the one lady's standing, you can take a seat. I think she's on her way to the restroom anyway. Anyway, the song's called Waters Are Rising. Jug around, we couldn't strike no lights, but that liquor kept my belly warm and fixed my business right. Oh, the waters are rising, the waters are rising, the waters are rising, the ocean's going down. The waters are rising, the waters are rising, the waters are rising, the ocean's going down. The waters are rising. situation, this whole operation, and it's so different from anything we've ever done. We said, most importantly, let's honor Woody's memory, and secondly, let's have a goddamn good time, shall we? If there's one thing we've learned in this music business, you can't take yourself too seriously, you know? So, that's been one of our strengths over the years. Anyway, but on a serious note, and in regards to people that have probably served their country and families that have lost sons and daughters and husbands and wives, I want to tell you a little story about the version of the next song we're going to do. We're over in the studio recording, I think it was the Warriors Code album, and we got a message that a Sergeant Andrew Farrar Marine from Weymouth, Massachusetts had been killed over in Iraq, and he wrote a letter home to his mother and said, if I should happen to pass away, please play The Fields of Athenry at my funeral by Dropkick. Don't get me going on the church, because they said no. Friggin' 11 years of Catholic school, shove it up your ass! Say no. But we did play it on the pipes outside the church, and most importantly, late at night, we got that news. We made a special version of this song. We originally made 2 copies, one for his wife and one went in the casket. It's The Fields of Athenry, done a little bit more mellow. So, in memory of all those that have served and paid the ultimate sacrifice.
Oh
did it anyway! A few months later, I was calling my 86-year-old grandfather from the field in St. Louis to say we finally did it. When you had the kind of air the Red Sox had, all you had to do was reminisce about 2004. And 07, and 13, and 8. Happy ending to that story. They finally gave us World Series rings after 2013. They said, these fucking guys won't stop calling. Taking credit for all this shit. Anyway, hey, I'm Ann Campbell here, right? Wish him luck on this tour, because he's gonna need it, because in typical Dropkick Murphy's fashion, the main centerpiece of the whole stage, the illuminated Woody Guthrie photo box, we only have one, we don't have a backup plan. So if he does anything and kicks that over, then you're gonna be seeing Cam from the waist down, and he doesn't wear underwear, so let's hope for everyone's sake that, Alright, well, listen, right now we're gonna do something very, very special. A song off the new record that was sung by a young lady by the name of Nikki Lane, but tonight, our dear friend Jamie White is gonna come out and sing it with us, so please welcome Jamie to the stage. And this is a song that Woody wrote about that age-old lie that many men or women call and tell after a long night of drinking that says, honey, I'll never do it again, right? And at some point, the person on the other end says, I'm so sick of that story, you'll never change. Ironically, some of us up here who were that person have changed, so I know, for me, when I sing that line, never get drunk no more, I freaking mean it, so take it as you want it, but, and cut us some slack, because, shit, we only got to do this once together at soundcheck, so we're all in this together, alright? We'll let you know if you can post it afterwards. If it sucks, we'll say, please delete. And it won't suck on her part, I can tell you that. Take it away, sorry. I'll take this jug of drinking juice, I'll bust it on the wall. I'll stay sober the rest of my days, never touch the stuff at all. I never touch the stuff at all. How many times you promised me you'd never drink that juice? I'll never there's a time tomorrow to trust you and know you. To trust you and know you. I'll never get drunk no more, my love. I'll never get drunk no more. I'll never walk into that barroom door. I'll never get drunk no more. I'll never get drunk anymore. Oh please, my dear, open up your heart and open up your gate. Open up your door so locked and barred. Please give me one more day. Please give me one more day. for bringing gifts. God bless you. Thank you very much. Can I just say, can we just say, that if we aren't, I don't know how many guys, if we aren't the luckiest 6, 7, 8 guys on earth, I don't know who is. Thank you for 26 years of patience, love, respect, kindness, many, many other things. I don't know if you guys know the story behind the start of Dropkick Murphys, but I was working in the laborers union. I was bartending, and I was going to UMass Boston. And this kid that I worked with, bartending, said, "You always," oh, and I was booking shows at the Rat. Anybody ever go to the Rat? But I wasn't in a band. I just booked shows. That's what people who couldn't play instruments used to do. They used to book shows. And the kid said, "You're always talking about starting a band. I dare you to open for my band in 3 weeks' notice." And I said, "You got a fucking bet." And then I said, "Holy shit, I don't know how to play music. I've never written a song before in my life, never did any of that." And hey, here we are, right? 26 years later. So, we're gonna play another song off the new record. He's not here tonight, but we were joined in this song by a gentleman by the name of Evan Felker from a band called the Turnpike Troubadours. Pretty big deal. And this song, the lyrics of this song to me sum up the whole record, right? It's about, yes, it's political, but it's really about people helping people and about doing the right thing. Enough of the division, let's get back to people helping people. That's what we need to do. Anyway, so it's called The Last One. that you did as a duet and then singing them by yourself. I get all messed up now because like in my head I'm waiting for this guy with like a country accent to sing and he ain't there. But you know, how do you think we're doing so far? Can I tell you something? If you promise never to tell anyone, never post it on the internet, it's just between us. We were scared shit to do this tonight. So, thank you for making us feel so comfortable, man. You guys are the best. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in Cleveland. Hold on, we gotta sign this. I don't know if I believe it. He says if we sign it, it's going to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in Cleveland. We've been duped in these situations before. I'll tell you a little story. It's not the. Yeah, no problem. You want popcorn? You want a beer or anything while we're at it? One time, we like to help out anybody, no matter what, even if you know they're full of shit, right? And I'm not saying they're full of shit. I will go to Cleveland and check that that's an art. You do not look like you're joking. But we've had all kinds of shit pulled on us over the years. One time, these parents said that their kid chose us for a Make-A-Wish, spend the day with us. And we were like, holy shit, that's heavy. So this kid came to the show, he was enjoying the show with parents, so like, can we have some beers? Can we get some t-shirts? Can we have some food? Kids just standing there and they're like, yeah, cool. Can we have tickets to the next show? Sure. Can we have this? Can we have that? We were like, man, it's good that the kid's still alive because they said it was his Make-A-Wish. He's really, the little man's really fighting. We fucking rolled on the red carpet for about a year. The fucking parents were lying. The kid wasn't even sick. And the kid had no idea what they were doing. So there's some sick people out there. The kid was a good shit too, so it was alright, because we didn't mind hanging around with him. But anyway. Give it up to this guy from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in Cleveland. I'm sure the induction ceremony invitation is on its way. Alright, you guys up for hearing one that you know? Alright. This one goes out to, I see some youngsters in the crowd that we had there. Yeah, this one goes out to the youngsters. All the little ones seem to like this one. It's called Rose Tattoo.